what's up, guys? This is Dwight here at Retro Crypto. It's been a crazy week, but we survived, you know? So much has happened in the crypto world, but that feels like it's every week lately. One thing's for sure, we're in this bear market. One thing's not for sure, if we hit the bottom or not. But I feel pretty confident that there's a strong possibility that Hex did bottom out. Went all the way down to 3 cents. Did I get an opportunity to buy? No. I don't know. I was sleeping on it, but that's on me. But before we get started, I gotta go through this. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. Essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, now with all that said, make sure you guys hit the like button. Smash the heck out of that like button, guys. I'm at 1,365 subscribers, and I would not be there if it was not for each and every one of you. And I want to say thank you for the blessing, guys. It is a huge blessing. Look at it as a blessing. Look at it as a tip. Look at it as a favor. Look at it any way you want to, guys. I was going to say reparations. The Americans will get it. It was a joke. Joke, guys. Don't get all mad. It was a joke. All right. But anyway, yeah, that was funny. All right. So, basically, also make sure you subscribe too. I need more subscribers. So if you have not subscribed yet, please do, and hit that little bell notification. You'll be notified every time I upload a new video. All right, let's dive right on into the Hexican world. This video is all about Hex. Am I a Hex maximalist? No, I'm not. But I love Hex, and I think Richard Hart does care. And this project's going to change my life and my family's life. With that said, let's take a quick look at the market here. Hex is currently sitting at number 10 market cap spot. It is right under Solana. It's got a ways. It can knock out Solana fairly easily. Solana is sitting at 15.04 billion. Hex is at 14.08 billion. And Solana's a joke, as we all know. Now, Hex and Cardano. Wow, Hex is not very far from Cardano. Cardano's at 15.74 billion. I love Hex and I love Cardano. Solana, not so much. All right, guys. Bitcoin's sitting at 29,000, and yeah, Ethereum's at 1,793. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right in here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Hex Daily very quickly. Today is May 28th at 8:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A. All right, let's see. Hex price is currently at 8 cents. The T-share price is $1,754 for one T-share. T-share rate is 21,892 hex for one T-share. All right. Payout per T-share is 6.116 hex. That's penalties is currently at 92 hex. Liquidity hex is at 96.4 million hex. Liquidity USDC is sitting at 12 million USD. Liquidity ETH is sitting at 1.0 ETH, which I think is less than it was. I'm almost positive it was much more the other day. But anyway. Okay, guys, so let's take a look at this first chart right here. You'll see that when it hit up that recent high mark, which it really should be here. Let me fix this a little bit more. Okay, there it goes. All right, so when it hit this high point here of 20 cents, we pulled back 6.1635 cents, a total of 81.45%. And it went all the way down to a new support level of 0.0378 cents USD. Crazy, guys, absolutely crazy. Now, from that point, we have actually moved up some. So let's go ahead and fix this. We moved up more since I've done this chart here. And since then, we have actually retraced, gone back up on an uptrend. We moved back up 0.0496, which is 133.17%. Wow, it has been a crazy. Hex is currently sitting at 0.0806, and wow, you're talking about massive swings. Now, do I think that these capitulations are over? These downtrends, I think people like using capitulation because it sounds fancy. I just call it downtrends. It went down. But do I think it's over? No, I don't. I think that it may pull back again. But do I think that the bottom was established? I really don't foresee it going under 3 cents again. I think the bottom was established at that point. Now that is a good support level. But with that said, everything's dependent upon Bitcoin. Bitcoin's being a little quirky, acting a little funny these days. You know what I mean? And we're going to take a look at that. All right, let's jump over here to this chart here. Oh, also with this little uptrend, I drew this here, and we didn't break it. We're still going up. This is a little line I drew there to see if we will continue to trend, and we have. All right, now I lost one of my charts here. Why did I lose my? Oh no! Close this one out. It happens. All right. All right. Now to my next chart here, we're going to take a look at my moving average exponential, and you're going to see that on a 4-hour chart, Hex is actually trying to go bullish. It's not quite there yet, but it's past that middle point, and it has a little bit of support in there. So it's still considered bearish in my opinion, but it's definitely a bullish trend. It is pushing in the right direction. Now, if we look at it on the on the daily chart, it's very bearish on the daily chart. Now, I assumed that honestly, guys, but we are moving in the right direction. Now with the market cipher, my knockoff version. I'm sorry, this is Ichimoku. With my Ichimoku chart on a 4-hour chart, Hex is predicted to continue to be bearish out for the next 4 days. So that's until June 2nd. June 1st is supposed to continue being bearish. Now, if we look at it on a daily chart, it is predicted to be bearish all the way out until June 23rd. So we're going to have to see what happens with that. And a lot of that depends upon Pulsechain, in my opinion. Now, with my knockoff market cipher chart here, this is the free version I get on TradingView. You'll see that here, these two X's stand for manipulation in the markets, and I think there's something there, guys. Even and Richard Hart earlier today did a tweet about, has anybody figured out how to short Hex on chain yet? And I'm really wondering if there was some manipulation going on that pushed down the Hex price. Because for him to ask a question like that really caught my suspicion, and that he just did that tweet very, very shortly ago. Now right here you still see this was that blood diamond and that sell signal that was on May 22nd. We came crashing down. These are the manipulation points on the 25th and the 26th with two bearish continuations. And then we finally bottomed out right here, the 3 cents. But now we have two bullish continuations at the 8 cents. So that's looking absolutely great, guys. Now let's cheat. Let's look at the 2 hours, which is bad, but I know. 2 hours is looking great. It looks very healthy. We do have a little bearish continuation here. Remember, I only look at the 2 hours for fun. The 2 hours really doesn't mean much, though. Now, if we look at the daily market cipher chart, it's going to show that we're still in a bearish trend, of course. But right now, we're looking pretty good, guys. And if you were to ask me just by looking at the market cipher chart and the bullish and the moving average exponential, I would say that Hex is bullish at this point. All right. Now, looking at the Bollinger Bands, Hex is being overbought, and that's on a 4-hour chart. Very overbought right now, actually. RSI doesn't have it quite as overbought, but it is on the overbought side. And the fear and greed indicator has Hex as greedy right now, which is excellent. All right, so with all that said, looking at these charts here, what would I rank Hex as being? I would rank Hex as being bullish. Now, I do know what chart I'm missing, so while I'm talking, I'm going to fix it. So what I'm going to do is, all right, guys, I had to battle a little bit while moving the average exponentials, and it's still not quite showing up right. I don't even know why. That's changed these colors. My green just doesn't want to show for some reason. So we're going to turn the green into something different, I guess. What color can it be? Get blue. Okay, fine. It's blue today, guys. I don't know why I had to make it blue. All right, so we're going to take a quick look at Hex with the moving average exponential. I'm not moving average exponential. This is the, well, it's not the moving average exponential. It's just a moving average, and it's a 4MA. And basically, the way it works is the purple is the 20-day, the blue is the 50-day, the yellowish orange is the 100, and the red is the 200. And right now, the moving averages are looking quite horrible for Hex right now. I put all that work to show you this, and there's really nothing to show you but horribleness. Moving averages are not in our favors right now. If I put it on the daily chart, it's probably much worse. Yeah, absolutely horrible with the moving averages. So, skipping past the moving averages, where do I put Hex? I say that Hex currently is bullish where it is, and I believe the bottom was established at cents. Um, Hands up to all you guys that managed to score on that quick dip. I did not, but yeah. So let's wait for Pulsechain like the rest of you guys. But yeah, Hex is definitely bullish right now. And if you did not get opportunity to buy in, I don't know. I probably would stand down a little bit, and it may drop down a little, some more. I'm gonna show you something with Bitcoin, the rest of the crypto market right now. As you can see, this is the overall crypto market right here. The market cap, which is currently this support level at 1.219 trillion, it's been sitting at, but you'll see that we just dipped beneath that. We're at 1.195 trillion, and the support level that was established, we are now underneath. That is a bad sign for the overall market stability. If we jump over here, you'll see the moving averages for the total market cap has not improved. 200-day, 100-day. The green's not showing up again. What is going on? Anyway, that part does not look good. All right, so this is what I want to show you on Bitcoin very quickly here. Bitcoin has been bouncing around at the support level that I drew a while back now at 29,290. All right, it's been bouncing around, very good support there. But as you can see, we are now technically, and very not technically, very much so, we are underneath of that support level. I'll make that bigger so you can see it. So actually, we could easily drop down to 25,914, say 2,600. I mean, $26,000 at a blink of an eye. And if we drop down to there, it's not too much to say for us to drop down to 22,330. So the reason why I'm pointing this out, guys, is this will have a direct effect on Hex. And the overall crypto market cap is on a downtrend. Bitcoin, it's been in a tight range for a while, but it's not looking good. It's looking more like it wants to go down than go up currently. So I just want you guys to have the mental fortitude so that you don't panic when and if this happens. All right. But I could foresee Bitcoin pulling back some. And when it does, obviously Hex is going to pull back some. And what then happens, I see opportunity. Opportunity means you can pick up some Hex for maybe 4 cents, 5 cents again. You know what I mean? Those are good problems, guys. All right. Bitcoin with the moving average exponential, it is bearish on a 4-hour chart, 100% bearish there. Bitcoin with the Ichimoku chart is predicting it to be bearish into the next 4 days, without a question there. The Bollinger Band has Bitcoin as neutral right now. RSI, we're going to go with neutral. A little bit on the oversold, but not even worth mentioning. And Fear and Greed has it slightly greedy for Bitcoin. My market cipher chart actually has Bitcoin as being, what a 4-hour chart has Bitcoin as being bearish. You have a blood diamond sell signal that went off on the 26th, bearish continuation, and we do have some good green candles here, but the chart has not changed so for the previous trend. So yeah, definitely bearish indicators there. Now, if we look to the 2-hour chart, it does have a 2-hour chart a little bit more positive, but you really can't trust the 2-hour chart that much unless you're trading. Day trading. I would stick with the 4-hour chart, and the 4-hour chart still has it set as being bearish, and that's what I'm seeing, guys. So Bitcoin is bearish, Hex is bullish, but because Bitcoin is bearish, it can quickly drag Hex down. So just make sure that you have your mindset there, okay? When you see the price dip down again. Because let me tell you, I was a little upset, and I'm sure you guys were too. All right, now let's take a quick peek here at Hedron. Good old Hedron. Hedron. Like, you guys know that I like Hedron, right? Yeah, I always say that. Well, guess what? Hedron now has the auctions up and running. They actually had 2 auctions yesterday, but they were both like really long, far out auctions, like 555s, 15-year auctions. So I didn't mess with them. Here's 2 auctions. Right. Oh wow, there's another one. Another one just popped up. This one's 89, 365 days, 24% done. I think this is the one that's gonna be a lot of bidding and playing around with. I'm still trying to understand how it all works myself. Tell you the truth. Like yesterday, I was like, "What the heck is a B share?" So I did a little bit of research. It was really quick. Ton of resources for Hex. B share. So T shares is 1,000,000,000 hex. B shares is 1,000,000,000 hex to make 1 B share. It's pretty simple. You know what I mean? But yeah. So this is where we're at, and my phone's going off. Great. Oh, somebody got it for me. Thank you. All right. So yeah. Anyway, so they got the auction. So basically, these are up for liquidation, so you could bid on them. People aren't paying their bills. Why would they pay the bills in crypto? They don't pay the bills in the world or anything else, right, guys? All right. Man, what is going on with my green? I just looked over my screen here. The green is like black looking. Very weird. I had to reboot my PC when I'm done this. But anyway, I just want to let you know, Hedron, that this is a very good thing, by the way, guys, because by these auction, this adoption, people are using it, and this is key for Hedron to work. I've been talking about it for months, so you guys already know. Maxi, what's Maxi up to? Maxi's at 0.1356. It's looking good. Maxi dipped all the way down to 6 cents. Yeah, Maxi did some serious dips. Yes, it did. Yes, indeed. Okay. What else we got going on here? We got Pulse Doge. Pulse Doge is way under a penny now. Pulse Doge has found support at 0.006420. Pulse Doge coin has dipped all the way down to $1, and now is currently went right back up to a pretty good support level actually of what is that at $2.27. So yeah, Pulse Doge coin's doing pretty good all considered. P33 not doing anything really, it's just getting worse. We'll have to see what happens with that. I'm glad I didn't invest anything there. Oh, this is my missing hex chart. Life is so funny sometimes, guys. Anyway, there's my missing chart. Okay, let me go ahead and move this over here. All right, so I wanted to remind you a couple projects that exist nobody's talking about. Fiat.io. This was basically a copy of Aave. They're waiting for Pulsechain to go live, and then they're going to make this go live with Pulsechain, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this will be a competitor of Liquid and Hedron, I believe. But I do think they also are going to work with them, at least with Hedron. So I don't quite remember everything this project offered, but Richard Hart's tweet reminded me of that earlier. And Fiat, I make sure people don't forget about Fiat, so that when Pulsechain goes live, all those earlier projects get credit due that are on it. Mintra has not talked much lately that I've seen, but NFTs have been quite quiet. But don't sleep on Mintra when it does go live. And Power City has also been quiet. I like the quiet projects. A lot of times, quiet projects it can go 2 ways though. But for me, I like it when I don't gotta brag, I don't gotta talk. I know what I got. I know you know what I mean. And then you got the other projects where they feel like they gotta constantly hype them up and pump them up and this and that. So. But at the same time, you can make a mistake and not pump up the project because then people don't know it exists. You know what I mean? All right. So, that's it for this video. I'm going to be doing a gem video, a hidden gem. It is on Cardano. I'll be releasing that tomorrow. So if you're interested in learning about this hidden gem on Cardano, I suggest you keep an eye out for that video. And until then, guys, stay Hexican. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments. All right, guys. Peace out.